Hi everybody, this is Tim Mai, founder of HotBargainProperties.com and Certified Real Estate Investors Association, formerly known as Community Real Estate Investors Association. Today's video lesson is on how to profit from bankruptcies. Bankruptcy is a very complicated situation, and a lot of investors do not know how to work the bankruptcy leads. A lot of them, they think it's too complicated for them, so they don't bother even looking into it at all. But we'll be talking about that today. So let's get started. All right, let's first talk about who they are. And of course, it's pretty obvious, right? They are people who file bankruptcy, and so they're the people that's currently in bankruptcy. A lot of these people, the reason why they filed bankruptcy in the first place was to stop their house from being foreclosed on. And so a lot of these people, they have no intention of really continuing with the bankruptcy. They just wanted to file the bankruptcy to stop foreclosure, just to delay it a little bit. Actually, yeah, a lot of them do not realize that it's a short-term strategy that they are using. They think that by filing bankruptcy that it will stop their foreclosure forever, which is totally untrue. When they file bankruptcy, the law changed well, not recently, but not too long ago, to where when they first file bankruptcy, they have to file bankruptcy Chapter 13. And what Chapter 13 is a payment plan. And so they still have to make their mortgage payments and their credit card bills and all that while they're in Chapter 13. But the trustee and the judge put together a payment plan for them. And so if they don't continue to make those payment plans and make it on time, then they will be kicked out of bankruptcy. And so many of these people don't know that. And so, so many of them end up being kicked out of bankruptcy because they don't have any money to make their payments, even though it's a payment plan. And then Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which they can't file Chapter 7 first. They have to file Chapter 13, and then if they can't make their payments in Chapter 13, then they can file Chapter 7. And Chapter 7 is called liquidation. That's when the court will find whatever assets that this person have and find out a way to sell them or auction them off to be able to pay for the creditors in Chapter 7. Okay, so let's go next and talk about where you can find them. There are a couple places you can find them. The easiest way to find them, of course, is to log into, if you're a member of HotBargainProperties.com, just log into the member area and you'll be able to access them there. Now, if you're not a member and you wanna work hard and do this manually, then you just go to this Pacer website. It's a government website. That's pacer.psc.uscourts.gov, and you have to sign up an account with them and put your credit card on file. They charge you for each. They charge you. It's a small amount of money, but they charge you to be able to get those information. And let me just show you. For those of you who are members of HotBargainProperties.com or who are going to be, if you're thinking about signing up for your 30-day trial very soon, then let me show you what it looks like once you log into the member area. Okay, so these are the people who have, recently, or actually not recent, like as recent as today, that had filed bankruptcy, and now we have them in our system. We have these, well, bankruptcy as well as other types of leads. We have them all across the U.S. And so that's why in my account you see California here and Texas here. But in your account you won't see all the different cities and states like that, only for the cities that you chose. And so here we have the date that we enter them into our system and the bankruptcy case number, which is useful when you call the trustee, the date that they file bankruptcy, the county that they're in, the name of the owner, okay, and the property address. And here we also have the Zestimate, which is the automatic value that Zillow.com provided to us as part of our that's, I guess, agreement or service that they provided to us. And then you can click into the details, and you can see here. Let me scroll down a little bit here. All right, you see the address and the type of properties, the year built, bedroom, bathroom, square feet, the trustee's name, and this is the owner's name. This is the of course the bankruptcy court, and sometimes you will also have the trustee's mailing address here and the phone number for you to call. And we also have links directly to whitepages.com and zetasearch.com for you to be able to do your quick research and call them. Okay, so let me just check here if there's a phone number real quick. Nope, there's no result based on that address. Let's see if Zetasearch has it real quick. Alrighty, what was the address here? Holiday, right here. Wow, that was quick. And let's see if there's a phone number for Tammy. I see a phone number here for Tara. Not sure if it's from the same family or not, but they do have the same middle initial. So I would just call Tara, call this phone number and see if I have the right person. Okay, so you just continue to do your research that way. There are, if you're a member, one of the tools that you're able to use is this Instant Owner Tracker tool up here that would allow you to search for a lot more all these different